Good afternoon. Well, okay, technically evening. The sun's throwing me off. I'm gonna blame that on that. Oh boy. Another Twitter account just looking for thingies. Layout commissions and shit. Okay, before I do a recap, I'm actually gonna jump in queue, because, I saw the queues before, and they weren't great. So, yeah. Let's have a look. 30 minutes. No thank you. 8. 5. Rather not tank. And 8 minutes isn't actually that long for a DPS queue. That's actually, like, absurdly short now that I think about it. Yeah. Cool. Yes, so we started helping, Sid, the Goblins, and Maid, with this business. And, we didn't... Well, we, like, thwarted the Illuminati's initial threat, but, like, if going through the other raids has taught me anything, it's that, there's gonna be something to this that, I don't think, I got... No, I didn't grab the next, role quest when I was down here. Yeah, if anything, like, within the next wing, I expect something to kind of happen to escalate things, because, obviously, the Illuminati, like, walking Alexander through the entire world and draining ether is, like, yeah, that's a big problem. And I'd assume drawing in that much ether would be required to, like, what was it, like, grow food, sustain, like, an entire people within it. Kind of makes sense. Oh shit, that was really fast. Alright, I'll take that. I will gladly take that. Oh, come on. Okay. Whew. Oh, shit. I don't have move button here. I'm a dingus. Wait. Did I go into the right one? Oh no, the Fist of the Sun. Yeah, it probably starts off in a very similar fashion, because again, we're starting by going up an arm. Fuck, for a second I thought I queued up for the first one in the first wing instead of the first one in the second. But, oh. Okay. Yep, already different. Oh. Oh my god. You know what I just tried to do? I tried to hit, Dreadworm Trance, which used to be button 7 on my bars back, in Shadowbringers. And, like, I just didn't... It didn't hit me that... Oh, yeah, right, that's not a button anymore, is it? Do I get... No. Wait, that's not... Oh no. Not yet. I was gonna say, is that quick thinks already? That's... Oh, dear lord. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I shouldn't have burst there because... Pull him into a corner, tank swap when brain debuff. Knock the bomb away as monkey, that's all I remember. Okay. Oh, someone is monkey. Okay, that has a wider hitbox, or longer hitbox than I thought. When do I get this? 66, Jesus Christ. Ah. Wait, how do we stop? Oh god. Okay. King. Is there any other way to play that game, honestly? Oh dear. Well, I'll just kill him. There we go. That's fine. Oh really, I booted up, everything goes fuzzy, and then suddenly dark out. It's the damnedest thing. Yeah, right? Yeah, fuck that goblin in particular. Well, that reminds me, I have to dump a bunch of the shit I got from, one of those fights. Well done, lad. You left those Illuminati smarting, and without so much as a scratch to show for it. Now, I'm sure you'd like to finish them off, and we would too, truth be told. But I'm sorry to say we have a problem. While Wedge and I were out on patrol, we saw something, you see. A meeting between Maid and the enemy. Oh, for fuck's sake. I knew giving her that fucking codex piece was not a good idea. And she handed the codex fragment over just like that. The way she sauntered back into Alexander with the... into Alexander with the Illuminati, you'd think that this was their plan all along. Certainly looks that way. We can't rule out the possibility of coercion, considering the parties involved. Also, yeah, I saw Ion Gonia in P8 yesterday. Wait, what? Wyatt? Foolish Uplanders. Treasure Hunter was happy to give Codex. And why not? She makes busy deals with Illuminati since very beginning. Well... And now Illuminati hold all fragments of the Enigma Codex. Treasure Hunter betrays Uplanders' trust and forfeits their future in so doing. What a load of old bollocks. How daft does he think we are? Now, Biggs, if the Grandmaster of the Illuminati said it, it must be true. Oh, Wedge. I mean, we don't have any reason to not believe him, but we also don't have any reason to trust him either. Everything is as written, as it must be. For Illuminati are to guide chosen to perfect world, not one piece can be out of place. With this, another page becomes reality. When Illuminati find missing piece, that the prophecy will be fulfilled. Mine's gonna betray you, I bet. Whatever missing piece of the codex you have that is gonna predict the future, that's gonna... Goodness me. That goblin hasn't the faintest idea how Uplanders' minds work. I would have been prepared to believe that Maid was a traitor had he not bothered to come here and confirm it. I'm inclined to think she isn't. Yeah, that's... weird. There may be truth to what Quickthink says. Backrick scours over data looking for knowings of what happened 3 years ago. Backrick finds mention of a group of Ori treasure hunters. 3 years ago, a group went to investigate ruins near Thaliak River, only to perish in sudden shivery shakes. 3 years ago, you say? That wouldn't be the earthquake that accompanied the failed summoning of the Primal, would it? Bugger me. Are you saying it was the treasure hunters that doing the summoning? And that was Maid, and that Maid was one of them? Now, hold on a moment. I'm willing to accept that Maid may have been a member of the doomed expedition, she being an Ori treasure hunter and all, but I failed to see what interest such a group would have in the ideals of the Enigma Codex, let alone summoning a Primal. Such was question Backrick's asked himself, so he spends much time gathering knowings and finds answer in book lent to him by Charlie and Uplander. Genius technologist who writes Enigma Codex 100 years ago is Ori Zayla with blue hair, exactly like Maid. Okay. Well... No, Maid would never make busy deals with bad gobbies. Roundrock searches for Maid. Here's truth from her. Oh no. Roundrock's wait! Okay. Now we have problems. The folly of youth. Biggs is eager to press on into Alexander's depths. If you're worried about Roundrocks, don't be. Wedge won't let her come to any harm. Truth be told, I'm more worried about this business with Maid. Still, you should be careful of making any rash decisions, as you can bet that's what the Illuminati want. For now, I reckon we should give her the benefit of the doubt. Innocent to proven guilty and all that. Yeah, fair. Anyway, we got more pressing matters to deal with. Namely, taking back that Codex fragment and pushing on into Alexander before the Illuminati have a chance to shore up their defenses. Ready for another round? Good. As soon as you get going, the better, I reckon. Oh, when you're in the belly of the beast, be sure and break something for me, eh? Just go in there flailing, Warrior of Light. Just break that thing. The Cuff of the Sun. Thank you. Actually, I don't know if we... Did I read this one? Although you succeeded... Oh, yeah, no, I did. Upon returning from Midas, you learned that Mide surrendered the precious fragment of the Enigma Codex to the Illuminati, and that she was in fact a surviving member of a group of Al-Ra that failed to summon Alexander 3 years ago. Although there is certainly more to the apparent treachery than meets the eye, there is no time for doubt. Your offensive against the Illuminati must continue. Okay, 18 minutes, 5 minutes, there we go. That'll do it. Alright, take 2 trying to get to Limsa before the queue pops. Actually, I'll do dailies before I, I'll do dailies before we get to that. Just because, there's a chance we might get interrupted in a bad way in, cutscenes doing the role quests, but, like, if it interrupts dailies, who gives a shit? And plus, that'll give me just a little bit of assurance that I'll be able to complete the melee role quest. Because I'm not quite 90, and I know I need to be 90 for the end. Oh, it's already gone up to 7. Oh yeah, I'll clear that this time. These 2 should do it. Might be ever so slightly off. Do I have another... I can do Red Mage. Cool. No. This one. Thank you. Yeah, I forgot I was leveling Red Mage. I was leveling it as another caster in case I needed one that wasn't Black Mage, because... fuck raiding with Black Mage, quite frankly. But then, Red Mage kinda got dumpstered, and I was like, well, I guess I'm glad I'm Summoner. From a raiding perspective. I should still level it up, though, because it'll be handy to have at worst. Yeah, give me the hamster eggs. Thank you. Go back to the great work. So I don't understand why 14 of all things randomly freezes. Played RE8 a few days ago because DLC, no problems in 6 hours of playing. 14 randomly freezes once after 2 hours and doesn't do it again. Boggles my mind. I mean, like, when you say freezes, like, what are we talking here? Like, do you get DC'd? Does the entire game crash? Oh. Because there's a lot of, like, just freezing, you could be talking about any number of things, you know? Cuff of the Sun. Yeah, again, starting off kind of the same. The whole game freezes, it gives me DC symbol in game. If I try clicking around, it crashes. If I leave it sit for 10 to 30 seconds, it comes back. Huh. Yeah, you got me. That's super weird. Y'all really couldn't wait for me to watch the cutscene. Oh my... You fucking moron. Why? Oh, he wasn't even the one that died. Jesus Christ. Why would you try and dash to me when there are mines around? Holy fuck. Oh! Holy fuck! Oh! What? Okay. Okay, I'm not really sure what that whole height thing is about. Like, I saw height on the cast bar, so I went, oh yeah, okay, I should probably not be high. And then I got evolved. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably never gonna see that mechanic again, so... Oh. Get low, high, you get the opposite. Oh. Oh, so I was given something specific and I needed to... Okay, gotcha. Hello? Oh, there we go. Yikes. Wow, we're really not... What? You're just back here? I didn't skip any cutscenes. Oh, Haldine, you haven't seen Round Rocks, have you? I was looking forward to hearing about the new treasure she's found. What the fuck are you doing here? I see. Well, I will not lie to you. Some of it is true. I did meet with the Illuminati, but that is not the whole story. Allow me to explain. I'm listening. You're saying you handed over the Codex fragment to stop the Illuminati from coming here and taking it? Yes, but the fragment I handed over to them was naught but a stone picked from a pile of rubble. The true Codex fragment is here, safe and sound. Round Rocks isn't here to confirm that. Ha! I bloody knew Quick Things was lying. The way he told it, you'd been working for the Illuminati all along. That old bilge, a lot of it. I get the feeling, yeah. The fact that Round Rocks isn't here, and we already know that the only way to confirm if the thing is in there is with someone like Round Rocks to open it, is, yeah. But that also makes me wonder why the Illuminati thought that they had it. Because the implication is that someone in their midst should be able to read it, right? Because otherwise it's kind of useless to them? Presumably? I am afraid not. Quick Things told you true. In fact, it was I who first taught the goblins how to summon the primal. I meant only to use them for my own ends, of course. Much as I did you. Yeah. The author of the Enigma Code was an ancestor of mine. The creation of the so-called perfect world proposed within it has long been the goal of certain members of our tribe, myself included. For years we strove in the secret to realize its high ideals, free of the twisted elitism which seems to have infected the Illuminati. During that time, there was one who served as our leader, a man who made us believe that our perfect world was within reach, a man with whom I fell in love. I wish for nothing more than to see his dreams come to fruition. Oh, the obelisk. So blind was my devotion, I agreed to help him summon a primal without a second thought. The danger to our lives never even crossed my mind. But on that day 3 years ago, I came to know the folly of our mission. In an instant, the infernal machine laid waste to our hopes, snuffing out the lives of my companions. And the man I loved was dragged into its core. In a last desperate attempt to make right our mistake, I called forth a barrier with which to seal Alexander. At that moment, however, the codex shattered, and the Colossus vanished without a trace. When the dust settled, I found myself surrounded by the broken fragments of the codex, the cold accusing remnants of our dream of a perfect world. We were fools to think only of the future. I did not realize it until my friends were gone. Excuse me. But the time we spent on our journey together, pursuing a shared dream, those moments were as precious as any paradise we could have hoped to build. It's a sad old tale, I'll give you that. But it doesn't explain why you had the Illuminati summon the Primal, and why you had us help you infiltrate it. After everything you've been through, you can't seriously think any good will come of reviving Alexander. You all but said as much yourself. Good has nothing to do with it. Understand I did not act out of any lingering adherence to my old ideals. I simply wanted to see him again, and perhaps walk to the ends of the world with him. Him? Mind cannot mean Alexander. Not Alexander itself, but the soul I believe still resides within. Yeah. Yeah. Soul of Uplander sleeps in giant machine? Never has Backrix heard such unsense. Mind must abandon this. Now is not the time. I got one more question to ask you. What happens when all the Codex fragments are brought together? Alexander was born from hearts that yearned for a perfect world. The writings of the Enigma Codex inspired such a desire, but they are more than just a collection of texts. The Codex can also be used to control the Primal. To be precise, 2 elements are required. A complete Enigma Codex, and one capable of reading it. When both are present, Alexander can be commanded to transport its residents wherever they choose. I myself was once able to read the Codex. Those days are long gone. Now, the fragments are as dead to me as the stones beneath my feet. There is another, however, to whom the Codex still responds. One we all know quite well. Oh yeah, where the hell is Round Rocks, by the way? We just let Round Rocks walk away unattended. What? Round Rocks? Are you saying that little girl is the key to controlling a bleeding Primal? Fuck. Round Rocks. Round Rocks has been captured. Fucking course. God damn it. Toppling the Tyrant. Round Rocks' plight weighs heavy on Maid's mind. Curse me for a fool. Should have known better than to underestimate the Illuminati. I assumed the missing piece in their plan was the Codex fragment, but they were talking about Round Rocks all along. We must mount a rescue, now without delay. To the Illuminati, she's no better than a cog in that monstrous machine. It is like that she is being held somewhere in or close to Alexander's upper body. Continue your push through the left arm, and while the Illuminati are distracted, I will search for a way forward. Yeah, okay, I can do that. The arm of the sun. Yep, thank you. You press further into the depths... No, stop that. Into the depths of the Primal and return to be greeted by Maid, who confesses that while the story of her past is true, the fragment she handed over to the Illuminati was nothing more than a useless rock. Not all is well, however, as Wedge informs you of Round Rock's capture by the Illuminati. Your objective is now clear. Press further into Midas and rescue the innocent goblin from her captors. Yikes. Fuck. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and tank one of them. This will go well. No raids, damn. I'm curious if someone is going to be able to take control of Alexander. Like, just from the rules we've set up, someone needs to be able to read the codex, and they need the complete codex. It would probably make sense that Maid is the person who's probably the most ready to do that. But by her own admission, she hasn't been able to. Assuming she isn't lying, that can only mean that the only person that, it would respond to is Round Rocks, or someone in the Illuminati who can do that. But then again, the Illuminati captured Round Rocks, which suggests that they don't in fact have someone that can read it. How they know that they need someone who can read it is... Well, I mean, they probably want to read it regardless, so I guess that's... motivation enough at the end of the day, but... Yeah. Alright, give me level 90. Oh my god, it's not gonna give me it. Watch this. Fuck. 10k. Or 17k, I guess. God. Fuck. So fucking close. Alright. Y'all are apparently giving me bonus XP, so... It's fine. Oh, right. One of those dying means that it gets the shit. That got me it. That's fine. Okay. Now I have a melee DPS I can... Well, now I definitely have a melee DPS I can, do, the role quests with. Oh, come on. Don't run out on me now. It's been a while since I played Red Mage, actually. Quest would probably do it. I mean, yeah, a quest would probably do it, but, like, I figured a Fate would probably be, like, not that bad. Fuck, I'm all worried about this Q timer, honestly. Then again, I imagine we're getting into the part of the Alexander raids that, like, there's a chance less people have actually done it. Or, like, it's probably not enough people actively doing it that it's going to take forever. I mean, the healer and DPS queue is 30 minutes when the tank queue is, like, 10. So, it's not like there's no one, but... Alright, let's see if I remember how to play Red Mage. Yeah, no, I forgot how to play Red Mage. Whoops. I remember that bit, at least. It's kind of like Monk. I feel like I had it down pretty well for a while, and then I came back to it and I was like, oh god, what the fuck do I do with this again? Like, I'm pretty sure it's, well, I mean, in a raid scenario it's going to be different, but Jolt, the Arrow 3, fit an acceleration into that, Jolt, and then, or, no, what is it? What does this do again? Okay, no, just immediately hit Thunder the Arrow. Right. I knew I forgot how that fucking worked. Because I'm still used to, like, the old acceleration, where it was just the next one, or the next, the Arrow or the Thunder you cast guaranteed the proc, instead of also being a thingy. Yeah, come on. Why did you go down that one? I'm pretty sure a tank went down the other. Fuck. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Cat? Oh, are we actually gonna fight, quick things? Yeah, it fucking looks like it. Oh no, I do have Goring Blade. Oh, that's bad. What? Oh, God. God, I hate fucking Paladin. Can we get them out? That was a neat fight. I'm a fan of a fight that, like, takes someone out of the party for them to do something else, or for us to, like, prioritize something. Okay. Yep. Fuck that guy. Oh. Oh, everyone's gone. Fuck. And we're back. Oh yeah, we just killed Quick Things, don't worry about it. Uplander sends Quick Things scurrying. Illuminati think twice before threatening us again. Uplander's nearly through left arm. Next Uplander must push forward into inner parts and save Round Rocks. Okay, did Maid make any progress? Hmm. Congratulations on your victory over Quick Things. While you were busy dismantling his flying machine, I finished charting Alexander's interior. The chamber you reached is situated in the inmost part of the left sector, which means your next aim should be... Backrix does not trust Treasure Hunter. 3 years ago, she summoned Metal Giant. Backrix wonders if she still wishes to finish mission of dead comrades. That's a fair point. I do not blame you for doubting me. Truth be told, my former mentors often stressed that were the unthinkable to happen, it would be my burden as the youngest to carry on their work. But building the Codex's perfect world was their dream, not mine. I only borrowed it. As long as I was with those I held dear, I could happily have devoted myself to any cause. Seeing their passion, their joy, that was what filled me with resolve. And it was that which drove me to collect the pieces of the Codex. All their talk of learning and reason, or justice and perfection, meant little to me in itself. Sometimes I wonder why I was able to read the Enigma Codex in the first place. Mayhap it was because my youthful mind was as a blank slate, receptive to any ideal, if put convincingly enough. In the end, of course, it didn't matter. The Primal took my friends' passion, their joy, and their idolism, and ground them into dust. Though I survived, my commitment to the cause did not. But simply, I had no need for a perfect world without them to share it. So believe me when I tell you that I did not seek Alexander's return to realize the dreams of the dead. I only wished to see him again. Meaning your leader. The section of Alexander you have been exploring is called Midas, after a king from a legend of Eld. Midas entreated the gods for a finger that would turn all he touched into gold, and the gods duly obliged. But in his carelessness, he transformed the one he loved most in the world into a lifeless gold statue, and thus the thing he coveted became his undoing. So it was with me and mine. Had we but paused for a moment to consider the means and not simply the end, mayhap my friends would still be alive. But we did not, and they are gone. My one remaining wish is simple. To speak with the man I love once more. If I could do that, I would be satisfied. Yeah, I've told you everything. Assuming no one else wishes to question my motives, I would speak of Roundrox's rescue, as was my original intent. Now listen well. Alexander is divided into 3 main sections, each powered by an independent core. You've already fought your way through to the innermost part of Midas, the left arm. The core lies only a little way beyond, but you may be sure that the Illuminati will have deployed the bulk of their forces to defend it. Hold on a minute. Why would they choose to keep Roundrox there? The cores are just power sources. You are correct. And the answer is, they wouldn't. Roundrox is most likely being held within Alexander's upper body, but the Illuminati have locked the entrances from either arm, making it impossible to enter. Our only choice is to stop the core, and in so doing, stop Alexander. I see. That's actually rather clever. The Illuminati need Roundrox to control the Primal, but if it can't move, they'd have no need for her. At the very least, they'll have no choice but to keep her safe until the Primal is in working order again. Activating those cores would have used up every crystal the Illuminati had. If we destroyed the second one, I doubt they'll have enough to get them operational again. Do Outlanders truly think Metal Giant can be toppled? Yes. Any questions? Moving on. At this rate, you'll fund one of the teleport networks on your own? Excuse me? One step behind. In the absence of a better option, Backrick seems ready to go along with my rescue plan. Treasure Hunter truly believes Soul of Lost Love sleeps in Metal Giant. Madness. But Backrick does not doubt resolve to rescue Roundrox. Go with my deep into Midas and deactivate second core. But do not underestimate Illuminati. Day and night they bring supplies into Steel Fortress. Backrick suspects Illuminati are tinker-making new weapons. Oh dear. Oh, with how much you're getting ping-pong between regions. Yeah. I should get a discount for how much I'm using it. Burden of the Sun. You have delved into the deepest parts of Midas, and its power source lies but a short distance ahead. For the sake of Vittleshire and Roundrox, you must disable the core before Alexander awakes to wreak havoc on the realm. Your allies stand at the ready. Steel yourself to break through the Illuminati's last line of defense. Okay. Healer. 30 fucking minutes. DPS? 5 minutes. That'll do. Did I end up turning in the Red Mage quest that I started? I did. Okay. And it's off to Limsa then. I'm surprised the queues have been so uneven heading through this wing. I imagine, like, you probably see that with a lower population, because each of them is probably trying to pick the shortest queue, and the second the shortest queue gets enough people, it, like, rockets back down. Whereas with, like, a larger population heading into the queue, you're probably more likely to just see whoever wants to play whatever they want. Or people not specifically people picking queues, but it not, for shortness, but not having that much effect on it because of the amount of people. Guess I just gotta hope that this continues, then. Old heroes never die. The Secretariat appears to have been waiting for you. The Admiral left a message for you, and the news is not good. It appears that a Leminson merchant ship was assailed by a Sahagan raiding party affiliated with the Crushing Tide. To further complicate matters, the vessel in question was carrying a shipment of crystals supplied to us by the kobolds of Orgommer. Nice! Admiral suspects that Dow means to use the plundered crystals to summon Leviathan. She has gone to meet with Noel, that we and our Sahagan allies might take swift action. She bids you join her immediately. Should the worst come to worst, your experience in combating primals may prove essential. Pray make for South Tidegate, and rendezvous with Admiral Blowfistvin at once. Sorry, I was reading something about Twitter 2FA. I don't want to get into a rant about that, but just in case it goes without saying, in case it doesn't go without saying, fuck Elon Musk. Fucking dipshit wouldn't know how to run a goddamn company if without, like, literally deferring every fucking decision to not him. Wanker. Thank you for coming, Aldine. The situation is grim. Crushing Tide plundered one of our trading ships and seized a goodly stash of Ogomoro crystals. Though their aim is clear, it appears they lack the quantity needed to perform the summoning. Tao longs for the days when every Sahagan cried out for Lord Leviathan's deliverance, and will stop at nothing to see them return. I cannot fathom what the Crushing Tide are thinking. What satisfaction, what happiness can be found in giving over their hearts and minds to a false god? And so we must thwart their designs, lest the bonds we have forged be forever broken. By the same token, we cannot ignore the blasphemy, nor the transformations its presence may bring about. Battle on two fronts, neither of which we can commit to at the expense of the other. As we sail into the eye of the storm, I would hear your counsel. What course of action would you propose? Might we turn to the three great pirate powers for aid? Let us recruit the Yellow Jackets to the cause. Sounds like a job for the Company of Heroes. Pirate powers? Haven't heard hide nor hair of them recently. As it happens, I've already listed the Executioners, the Krakens, and the Sirens to the cause. Then done much to bolster the Maelstrom's efforts to scour the seas for the blasphemy. So if we're to seek reinforcements, we'll have to turn elsewhere. But to whom? That sounds like a job for the Company of Heroes, then. If we're talking Primal Slayers, then yeah. Company of Heroes? Well, that's a name I've not heard in some time. It is true that they answered the call many a time. Indeed, other than you and yours, they are arguably none better suited to the task of primal slaying. But they disbanded over 5 years ago, and neither hide nor hair has been seen with their commander since. Aye, absent their leader, I suspect they will be reluctant to join our cause. And yet, I can think of no better option. I'll contact Vice Kate, their erstwhile commander's right-hand man, and see if we can not... he will not hear us out. I will ask him to meet us at the Drowning Wench. Let us hope he is receptive to our offer. No, might I trust you and your brothers to continue the search for the blasphemy in the meantime? But of course, Admiral. Should we discover anything, you will be the first to know. Okay, then. No. Oh my god, fuck you. I really wish quest markers wouldn't take priority over the goddamn aetheryte crystals that you're on the map that you try to teleport to. My apologies for the delay. So your plea fell on deaf ears. You know, I swore 5 years ago that I was done playing Hero. Yeah, there he is. Hey! They're all here. Hey, Brayflox, weren't you supposed to be... Oh, whatever. Could someone explain what this is all about? Believe it or not, I am a respectable man with respectable obligations these days. Oh, take that pole arm out of your arse, my old friend, and stop pretending you're not still a murderous bastard at heart. Watch that wicked tongue of yours, Uold, lest I skewer it and prove you right. Nothing like the reunion with dear companions over a bottle of the Wench's finest vintage. That is why we're here, right? Long time no eye patch, Uplanders. Brayflox's tummy tickled to see gobby friends again. Thank you for assembling on such short notice. Spare us the pleasantries, Admiral. Why are we here? I make a simple request. Reform the company of heroes and then limit into your strength. You've a reason, I'm sure. I would hear it. So we're facing two things that are basically as powerful as primals. Help. So there you have it. A terrible fiend known as a blasphemy prowls our seas, transforming the Sahagin into ravening beasts. At the same time, the Sahagin themselves, specifically a hostile faction, calling themselves the Crushing Tide, had declared their intention to summon Leviathan anew. Should they succeed, we would be hard-pressed to deal with the primal while still dealing with the other threats. Right pickle indeed. But the answer is no. Commander disbanded the company, and as his first mate, it's not my place to gainsay his final order. Sod that, I say. Have you forgotten our company's creed? The duty of the strong is to protect the weak. Are the people now in danger not the same men and women we fought to defend years ago? Commander would not have turned his back on them, and neither should we. Bold words, Landonel. But do you truly believe that we can honor them as we are? Old mercenaries past their prime, lacking the commander whose wisdom and prowess saw them to glory once upon a time. Ah, yes, your commander. What if Aldine here were to lead you in his stead? Surely you would not question his abilities. What? An intriguing proposition. I, for one, would not be averse to serving under such a decorated hero. Gobby friend has goodly heard for fighty think and goodly arms for thinky fight. Fuck. As ringing an endorsement as any, but I would hear it from the man himself. Do you believe you're capable of leading company? If you decides to follow me. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus. Come on. No, I gotta skip it. Fuck. Summon up. Shit. I mean, I got the gist of it, but, like, yeah, I prefer to see, like, all the dialogue, honestly. Especially considering who they all are. Alright. What if they got up their sleeves this time? Oh, of course. The last piece. Oh! Oh! Help! 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 What the fuck is the other tank doing? Fucking... Well. Oh, well. I think I might know what might be happening soon. Right up against that wall. Well, yeah, if all of the pieces are gonna be in play, I think I know what's gonna happen here. No Samurai Jack. Well, look, I don't know what the mechanic is, so like increasing attributes by an amount. Oh shit. High. Okay, so I stay low. Nice. Okay, that was close. Do it. Do the thing. Cue up those trumpets. Let's fucking go. Yeah. The song I heard exactly 30 seconds of in T. Oh, God. Yeah, now I get to hear more of it. Although to be fair, I've heard it when the Primals played it. I think last FanFest. Yeah, there's the fucking J kick. God damn. Oh, seriously? We're doing this again? Oh, okay. the mines. Get the fuck out of the way of that. Deleted. High. I need it low. Hell yeah. Seven Volt stacks. Yeah, that's that's a yikes. Sure, you can do that. Scholar likes to live dangerously. Well, they might not know how the fucking fight goes, to be fair. Oh god. I hope I didn't miss too much by skipping that scene. I did that kind of out of, second nature. And that red mage was still in the cutscene when I was about to leave, too. Second core, I do believe. Once that's out of commission, Alexander won't be going anywhere. Dion. Would that I could see you just one more time. Oh, once more. Farewell, my love. You. Oh, boy. Too frightened to face us alone, I see. Not that I blame you. We all know what Aldine did to you last time. To usher in the future that has been writ, even strongest gobbies must sometimes pretend to be weak and let enemies win. Oh, pretending, were you? And I suppose losing this core was all part of your plan. Don't make me laugh. You know as much about the future as we do. Quickthinks knows all. For example, Quickthinks knows one among Uplanders carries 2 fragments of Enigma Codex. Seems the game is up, Biggs. Who's hiding the truth from Quickthinks? Very well, I admit it. I have the fragment, but I won't be handing it over to the likes of you. Oi, Wedge, did you hear him? He knows all. Oh, is this really an I'm Spartacus situation? Which means he knows that you're carrying a worthless rock while I've got the genuine article tucked away in me small clothes. That's fucking smart, though. Quickthinks already knows. Conclusion of Uplander's childish games. He's coming for me. Okay. What's he waiting for? Long ago was outcome decided. Uplanders think they are victorious, but luck is no friend to them today. Mind? Oh. Are you serious? What? And now Enigma Codex belongs to Illuminati. All pieces fall into our hands. Okay. You know what? Maybe he can see into the future. That's absurd. As far as I can make out, the thing's in good working order. No damage, no signs of tampering. I don't even think it was an energy fluctuation that did it. Just bad luck. Bad luck? You're saying it was pure chance that the platform stopped at that exact moment? Then what about quick things? There was no way he could have predicted something like that. The odds would be infinitesimal. Well, however he did it, the fact remains that he did. But that doesn't mean we have to stand for it. When someone takes something from you, you just have to take it back. Mind, how the fuck did he know that was gonna happen? Okay. Do Uplanders forget something? Matters are too urgent for such foolish things. What? Tongue flax of Uplander make Backrix almost to laugh. Uplander claims already to have stopped core and lost fragment to quick things. Look here, Uplander. Backrix has brain case, like steel trap, catching all heard things, all seen things, and he saw Uplanders, leave but few moments ago. Backrix senses something is... Wait, what? Sorry, what? Tongue flaps of Uplander make Backrix almost to laugh. Uplander claims already to have stopped core and lost fragment to quick things. Backrix has brain case like steel trap, catching all heard things, all seen things, and he saw Uplanders leave but a few moments ago? Backrix senses something is amiss. A gob in the machine. Behind his impressive mask, you sense that Backrix is eyeing you and your comrades with no small amount of suspicion. Backrix is certain that Uplanders left for Metal Giant only moments before returning. He watches Uplanders disappear over horizon with own two eyes. But it is impossible to return so soon if Uplander's tale is true. Why, Treasure Hunter also makes such claims, Backrix does not know. Go, Uplander, trade tongue flaps with mine, and together think of explanation. Okay. Yeah, this seems weird. I mean, we're already in a situation where, well, I mean, I know Alexander has stuff to do with like time manipulation and that, but Quick Thing seems to know what's happening in the future. Okay. If he's like using Alexander's, or if like that isn't beyond the powers of time and stuff like that, but like this has already happened, but we were in there. I'm trying to think if there's, like, anything I can, like, pick up on just from what we've seen. But, like, the scenes are constructed in such ways that we don't actually, like, probably don't understand what actually happened. Have you been able to make any sense of Backrix's account? According to his version of events, we would scarcely have had time to reach the core, much less shut it down. But we were all there. We know what happened. Do any of us not remember those events as we thought they did? Are you sure he's not just confused? Maybe he got lost in all that data of his and forgot the time. I'm afraid not. That is, unless the goblin standing watch near Alexander was also confused. His reports corroborate Backrix's. No, something else is going on here. I'm certain of it. The question is what? If we assume for a moment that the goblin's accounts are true, then hardly any time has passed since we entered the barrier around Alexander. Mind? Time stopped? Impossible. Impossible? You mean like quick things predicting exactly what was going to happen in the core room? I hate to say it, but maybe he wasn't talking out of his arse. If time doesn't work the same in there, maybe he saw the future. There may be another explanation for that. There is a device deep within Alexander capable of performing complex mathematical calculations. It is not outside the realm of possibility that it could be used to predict the outcome of simple events. Using mathematics to predict the future. Now, even if I could believe that, it wouldn't explain his business with Backrix. This business with Backrix. Biggs is right. Perhaps the presence of the Primal somehow disrupted the flow of time within the barrier. It's only a theory, of course, and a far-fetched one at that, but it might go some way towards explaining recent events. To be clear, you are implying that the Illuminati are aware of this temporal disruption, and have been using it to somehow gaze into the future. Very well. If you're willing to accept that, why not go further? Might it not be the case that they have found a way to bend time to their will? By moving back and forth in time, the Illuminati could effectively manipulate the present however they saw fit. They would ever remain one step ahead of us, our every effort doomed to fail from the first. Oh, that's a sobering theory. But it's only a theory, right? There's no point panicking just yet. Wedge gave the chief a call on your link pearl. Wedge, give the chief a call on your link pearl, why don't you? If anyone knows how to untangle this knot, it's him. Chief, it's me. It's about Alexander. We've noticed something strange about time inside the primal... What? No, not our time inside the primal. The time... I mean time itself. Chief, it might be best if you just came here. Aye. We'll wait your arrival. Oh, actually, before we do that... There it is. I'm gonna do the role quests, like, talk about the role quests real quick. What if Aldine? Intriguing proposition, gotta be friend, yep. In battle. Now, that's the confidence I'd expect from, my commander. Very well, then consider us yours to lead. 5 years to the day. Truth be told, I was enjoying the more leisurely life, but when duty calls... Wait, before we proceed, I must ask. Have we no way of, reaching out to the commander? Forgotten how he took his leave, have we? Up and vanishing so we could each find our own way, apart from him and the company. I doubt we'll see him again, much as I wish we could. To the matter at hand, the missions you will undertake. And yeah, that's when I skipped it. Fuck. Cool. Right before the most important part of the whole thing. I mean, considering the rocks around the barrier too, it wouldn't surprise me if time is weird inside the barrier. I guess we just haven't noticed because there hasn't been, or no one's made real big note of it? I don't know. Is that a heated debate, I hear? Boys, you started without me. Now, what was that you were saying over the link, Pearl? Something about running out of time? Sid insisted that I accompany him, though it would have come even if he had not. Matters have taken a turn for the worse, I gather. Oh, son of a bitch. You can say that again. Etheric fluctuations are akin to those I observed shortly before the Primal's awakening. In the absence of a functioning core, its form is dissipating, albeit slowly. Stola, would you mind lending me your goggles for a moment? Can't hurt to have a second opinion. What in the seven hells? The ether pouring from the Primal is flowing backward, as if time were passing in reverse. That cannot be. Such a phenomenon is wholly without precedent. Knowing so little of this Primal's capabilities, however, it would be remiss to discount the possibility outright. It is as we fear, then at this very... If it is as we fear, then at this very moment, Alexander could be undoing our efforts to shut down its cause. All of our labours will have been for naught. Ah, the treasure hunter of whom we have heard so much. You seem unperturbed by our outlandish speculation. Was this perchance the subject of Wedge's communication? Gods help us. There is any truth to this, it won't matter how many cores we disable. The Illuminati will simply undo any damage we cause. Then what do we do, Chief? How do we even begin to fight something like that? To erase the past. To return to a clean slate. Could Diane have known... Oh, God. Preparations for restoration of Enigma Codex are complete. Calculation to show margin of error for future readings is 0.03%. Foolish Gobby. When future is decided, there is no error. There is no failure. Listen well, chosen of Illuminati. At last all pieces are in place. No longer must wise suffer foolishness of unwise. Time has come to backstrike. Inferiors will make way for the perfect world or die. Now, restore Enigma Codex. Now is Alexander Illuminati's to control. Soon, will cores disabled by Uplanders be disabled no longer. Reverse time. Once power flows to third core, Alexander will be fully operational. And with third core will its true potential awaken. Wings of time will unfurl, and all of history will be at mercy of Illuminati. Chosen ones will amend mistakes of past and reshape world into perfection. At last, prophecies of Enigma Codex will be fulfilled. And Quick Think Soul Thoughts will rule as king of New World, of Correct World. Chosen ones, menders of history, be proud to serve as builders of this paradise. Well, that's bad. We don't have the luxury of time to plan our next step. We must rescue Round Rocks without delay, for her sake and ours. Shola and the Chief have returned to Matoya's cave. Don't worry, between them, they're sure to find the answer to our problems. If it isn't waiting on a shelf in the Charlian Annals, it'll be in some forgotten corner of the Chief's brain. You mark my words. The next time we meet Quick Thinks, we'll be ready for him. Adventurer, there is something I would like to discuss with you, but mayhap it would be best to wait until we are safely back at the shortstop. I will see you there. Okay. I suppose I should start by apologizing for everything. Were it not for me, the Illuminati would never have summoned that infernal machine, or gain the means to control it. And now Quick Thinks possesses the power to manipulate time, to foresee the future and erase the past. I dare not think how he will use it. Returning the cores to their former state was a bit of foretaste. When all three are active, and Alexander can traverse both space and time, nothing will stand between the Illuminati and their twisted utopia. We cannot let that, we cannot let it come to that, Aldine. Somehow we must find a way to stop them. Agreed. But first, we must rescue Round Rocks. Of all the innocent victims of this sorry tale, her plight pains me the most. Shortstop just isn't the same without her. I hope someone will keep her treasures safe until she returns. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break here just to go pee and stuff, but, when we come back, the rest of Alexander probably. What? Just came out of a cutscene. Fuck you. There we go. Oh god, that... bad positioning with Maid just being here, but yeah, I'll be right back. Alright. I'm back. Okay. If we can get the last wing done tonight, I'll be really fucking happy. Ugh. Oh, wrong one. The Coel and the Colossus. My wearily eyes a thicket a short distance away. Adventurer. You came in an opportune moment. It would seem we have a visitor. I was pacing about, thinking of Round Rocks, when something in the shadows drew my eye. I caught only a glimpse, but it bore an uncanny resemblance to Quickthinks' constant companion. Shanoa, was it? If the Coel's here, there's a good chance her Illuminati keepers are close by. We best track her down, and quickly. Follow me. Okay, let's go. Oh. Kitty. Just as I thought. It is Shanoa. Or is it? One Coel kitten looks much the same as another, and she doesn't seem to have brought any of her friends. Over there. Huh? Uplanders! What are all these snap crashings and... Ugh! An Illuminati spy sent by Quickthinks to observe our movements, like as not. Given the sizable disadvantage at which we find ourselves, we thought it best to relieve him of duty. Spent his final moments blabbering about all of the Illuminati's deranged schemes. Claimed that once the final core was activated, Alexander fully operational, the fortress would gain the power to travel through time, taking them along with it. He seemed quite convinced that Quickthinks was a prophet of sorts, a traveller from the future come to the present to return history to its proper state. Aye, that's not the half of it. According to him, the battle for history has already been won, and not by us, for the future is writ in the Enigma Codex, and we but play our roles in it. Quickthinks a traveller from the future? That would certainly explain how he was able to anticipate our every move, but could it be that he has already conquered the world of tomorrow? Have all our efforts been in vain? Bah! Tongue flaps of crazed Illuminati make brain case hurt. Backricks would speak of a different subject. What brings Uplanders back to shortstop? Having settled upon our plan of action, Sid and I were in the process of making our final preparations with Master Matoya when this kitten scampered in, mewing as if to beckon to us. We duly followed her, and she led us here, much to the dismay of the fellow at our feet. I'm not one to look a gift Coel in the mouth, but something about all of this doesn't sit right with me. She's been at Quickthinks' side, make that on his bloody head, every step of the way, and now she decides to betray her keepers? If the cat could speak our tongue, I would have a question or two for her. Maybe even 3. Ugh, can't believe I'm even considering this, but then it wouldn't be the strangest thing I've heard today. You there, cat. You're Shanoa Quickthinks' little familiar, aren't you? 2 mews for yay, 1 for nay. Shut the fuck up. Did she truly... Do you want to go... home? No. 7 hells, I think the bloody furball might actually understand us. But that doesn't mean we can trust her. For all we know, she could be here to do her master's dirty work. A moment, Uplanders. Tongue flaps of Round Rocks come to Backricks' brain case. 3 years ago, when Round Rocks found Codex Splitterstone, Round Rocks says Black Coel child is there, onlooking. Backrix thinks nothing of this then, but now... You mean to imply that Shinoa here was present when we attempted the summoning? I very much doubt that. If she were a kitten 3 years ago, she would be a fully grown Koa by now. Unless, that is, she took a shortcut through time. An implausible theory, I grant you, but one we cannot well dismiss in light of recent events. If true, it would raise a still more troubling possibility that Roundrox's discovery of the Codex was no mere coincidence, but an event orchestrated by Quick Things to further his own ends. Oh, this just gets better and better. Look, whatever is going on here, we're not like to find out by standing around talking. We need to delve deeper into that fortress. And as luck would have it, Wedge claims his latest invention will allow us to do just that. I've sent him and Biggs on ahead to the Maker's Quarter to perform their final tests. Meet them there when you are ready. I'll join you as soon as my own preparations are complete. I gotcha. To travel back in time and set wrongs aright. Who could resist such temptation? How grievous the consequences of surrendering to it. For in allowing the past to consume us and making our every choice, our reaction the correct one, would we not cease to live in the present and in turn lose sight of the future? It is a path not to redemption, but to madness. I do really like characters that are basically, like, driven mad by their pursuit of, like, pursuing a perfect timeline, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Hey, Biggs. Ah, Aldine. All fired up and ready to go, are we? Then I'd best hurry up and brief you on the task at hand. In a nutshell, we'll be attacking the Primal on two fronts. As we speak, Y'shtola is leading an attempt to cut off the Primer's source of ether. Our job, meanwhile, will be to head into the belly of the beast and rescue young Roundrox. Without her to view the Enigma code for him, the Illuminati won't be able to turn back time anymore, giving us a fighting chance of beating the bastards. The chief reckons that the shortest path in is through the giant's great fat noggin. The only problem being that it's inside the barrier. Not to worry, though. Wedge's latest wonder will take care of that. He's dubbed it the BBG-2, which he tells me is short for Barrier Begone. Of course, the barrier doesn't just serve to keep folk out, it also keeps the Primal in. That being why Maid and her mates raised the bleeding thing in the first place. So the moment it goes down, there'll be nothing to stop the Colossus from running rampant, if it has a mind to. Which means we're going to need to move fast. The Chief will take the Excelsior in as close as he can to Alexander's head, where you'll jump off and secure us away inside. Wasting no time, you'll then climb back aboard and Wedge will re-engage the barrier. All before our metal friend even knows what's happening. Got it? Good. Because we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going. Oh! Oh, so breaking in is going to be an encounter. Okay, that's neat. I'm down for that. Eyes of the Creator. Oh, okay. Raised from the waters by the thrice-mad Illuminati, the Steel Colossus Alexander yet towers over the Thaliac, bleeding the hinterlands dry with a thirst for ether that will not be slaked. The time has come for action. As Y'shtola and Master Batoya seek to magically sever the Primal's death grip on the land, you will take to the skies with Sid in hopes of securing an ingress through the Colossus's mighty pate. Pate? I assume it means face, but... The realm itself cries out for succor. Will you rise to answer its call? Time? 24. 11. Well, no. 14. Healer it is. Alright. I have also thought of a genius way of not missing cutscenes in the role quest we are doing. I have 14 has the technology for me to not miss it. And here's how we're gonna do it. We're going to abandon the quest. Just restart the quest. That makes sense to me. Oh, right, I need to be melee DPS for that. I wonder if I can be something other than melee DPS to like get the dialogue and stuff. I'll have to check. Alright, we've already seen all of this. Thank you. Yep, so we go... Yeah, we go down here to meet with Noel, and we discuss possible things to do. Or things we can... Or the current state of things. And making sure we have backup while we go and try and get the, thing. Unending Journey book gathers dust in an in-room. Listen. If the Unending Journey wants to be useful, it'll collect all the quests I've actually done before I complete the entire quest line. But, you know, I'm not the one that said that. Look, listen, when the Unending Journey wants to be useful, the Unending Journey can be useful. I'm not denying it can't be useful. No, but unironically, I did a similar thing when I was looking at a quest, or a cutscene we skipped earlier. Thankfully, that one I was able to piece together from dialogue afterwards. But it didn't appear in the Unending Journey, and I assume that's because side quests probably don't appear in the Unending Journey until you've gotten, like, the achievement for it, which is basically completing it. I'm pretty sure it's a similar thing to, the New Game Plus requirements I would imagine. MSQ seems a little bit more granular, but I wasn't 100% sure on that, to be honest. I am super curious what this is going to do. Alright, time to deactivate the barrier. Yeah, now all the rocks are falling. Smoke is too thick, can't see a thing. You'll have to press on alone. Well, luckily these rocks got wedged in it. Eyes of the Creator. Oh, hell yes. Alright, this is already pretty fucking rad. Although I imagine... Faust Z. Oh no, we've still got a ways to go. We need to get into the hatch to do whatever the hell we're gonna end up doing. Oh. Yeah. So are we gonna fight Illuminati, or... What the fuck is that? Oh, I've seen that arena before, though. Oh my... Refurbisher 0. Oh, that's more lyrics than usual. What's this say? Repairing main hull, repairing left arm, right arm operational. Okay. Okay, the power cores disappeared. Or the power generators, sorry. Yeah, technically, I guess this is a recycled boss, isn't it? Huh? Oh, God. Ugh. Right, so... Ow. Oh. I didn't see that. Also, we probably wanted to dump those things in the, thing, didn't we? Oh, God. Ugh. Shouldn't we be dunking them in the fucking thing? Oh, God. Oh my God, why? Why would you stand in that? Is it healing? Okay, I guess the other healer is just not gonna fucking res anyone. Cool. Why? 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 Are you fucking serious? They walked over... Yeah, it got fully fucking thinged. What's meant to be happening with the ads? Right, so we have to... We're going to drop into the lava, okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought was happening. The catch is that if they go into the lava while still alive, we wipe. Okay. Okay, so can we get tanks actually dragging them onto there, then? Because it didn't seem like we really did. Oh, they tether to a player, which means they're gonna... Okay, gotcha. Right. Okay, so it stockpiles to show you what it's gonna do. Yup. Because that's, yeah, the thing. Yeah, I thought that was probably what was going on. Oh, I didn't get the thing off. That's fine. Okay, yeah, so it grabs nothing because there's no ads. Cool. And let's just say, not even AoE damage. And then this is the blocking thing. So put that there, and then we hide behind it. Nice. Okay. Next bit to drop is the corner, the AFK, the AFK, fuck. Alright. So here comes these three, and then we nuke them. Okay, they're dead. Scrap burst. Cool. Now it tries to do a stockpile again. There are no ads. Well, yeah, I guess it was the thing that, like, some people... Oh, shit. I guess it was a problem that, like, whoever was getting tethered to the minions wasn't actually, like, moving them. Which is obviously a problem. No? No. No? What? Why are we killing them here? Well, okay, I'm not gonna kill them, because obviously we can't... Like, we don't want to drop them into the... Oh, okay. It's probably gonna go around, and we're gonna kill it eventually. Like, we shouldn't be damaging it right now, right? Right? Well, yeah, if Faust touches lava while alive, but isn't it bad to kill him? Okay. Like, don't we kill Oh, oh, the scrap isn't gonna happen until... Okay. Wow, you really need to actually have gone through this entire fight to actually get it. Okay. I feel like we could have done that in the other corner, but you know what? That's fine. Okay. 2 more. You know what? For a normal raid fight, this is actually pretty involved. And I guess on normal, you get a couple of, I guess on normal, you get a couple of goes to, like, not, like, completely fuck over everyone, like, second one. Yeah, I'm good. You should, all 4 platforms drop before stockpile. I guess just, like... Yeah, not knowing that beforehand, I see one of the corners lighting up as Faust has, like, low health, and I'm like... The corner is right there. We could kill him and drop in now, but... Yeah, obviously I don't know that. Fine work, old friend. Thanks to you, we have our way in. Stay where you are. We're coming. But first, now that you're clear... We had best get that barrier back up before the big fellow gets restless. Wedge, ready the BBG-2 and reactivate the barrier on my mark. Mark! Wait, are you gonna... Sid, don't do that with me in... Oh. No, I'm gonna be outside of the barrier. Wait, does that count as it being locked in the barrier still, or... Excellent timing, you Stoller. Aldine has done it. We have a clear path into the heart of the beast. Good. It is a relief to hear that at least one side of the operation proceeded according to plan. Oh no. Same may not be said of the other. Our efforts to cut off the primal source of ether proved wholly ineffective. Quite why, I cannot say, though I am hoping that one among us can. What? Might? On the basis that she summoned the damn thing, you mean? I think you better explain. Like all primals, Alexander constantly draws ether from its surroundings, both to sustain itself and to gain in strength. Master Matoya and I believed we could disrupt it, or, at the very best, inhibit this process by means of, Arcanima. By creating a vast, impassable etheric membrane between the primal and the land from which it drinks, aye. Which is why the old witch had me place those infernal devices of hers in every nook and cranny of this place. Are you telling me they didn't work? Yes and no. As far as we can tell, the Arcanima are functioning precisely as intended, and yet, for reasons we have been unable to ascertain, they have had no measurable effect on the primal. Alright, out with it, Mide. If there is anything you haven't told us, we need to hear it now. We're running out of options. I fear it will not avail us, but very well. It all began with a curious encounter in my younger days. I was out playing on my own one day when a stranger appeared before me. He told me anything my heart wished for could be mine if I but heeded his words. What the fuck are we talking about? In my youth, I did not fully comprehend what the man was proposing at the time. Nevertheless, his words seemed to burn themselves into my very soul. Reunite the scattered shards of the Enigma Code, he said, and perform the sacred rite before the ruins that yet stand strong against the river's flow. Then, and only then, shall your hopes and dreams become reality. With that, he handed me a relic, a horn with a tip of metal, which seemed so foreign as to hail from another world. It would serve as a catalyst for the summoning, he explained. A gift from your friend Tavanchet. And then he was gone. Tavanchet? I know the man. Our paths crossed during my time in Limsa, in the days before the Calamity. Might have guessed that the Asians had a hand in this. Oh, good. The horn of which you speak was once rumored to reside on the Sealed Rock. It is a lost relic of the ancients with the power to manipulate the etheric energy in the very air around us. The Scions have long pursued the horn, fearing the devastation that might ensue were an artifact of such power to fall into the wrong hands. Sorry, one sec. I'm actually going to look up that name. Because I'm curious if that was a name that came up in, like, 1.0. Trevanchet. Yep. 1.0. Huh. Well, there you go. Finally, I do begin to see. If I have the right of it, Alexander's third core is using the horn to draw ether from far and wide. It's little wonder our plan failed. Even without moving an ilm, the primal possesses the means to drain not just the land of ether, but our very star. Now, of course, it's clear. If the old witch's magics won't avail us, we shall just have to get inside and dismantle the core the old-fashioned way. Indeed. And yet we must be wary. We have seen the course of time reversed once before. We may well see it again. Even should we succeed in destroying our target, there is naught to prevent the Illuminati from simply returning the stricken core to its previous state. Aye, they are free to turn back the clock again and again. Primal growing stronger all the while. So what do we do then? We can't just give up. No, we press on. Lest we forget, controlling Alexander requires the Codex, and the Codex is but a useless piece of stone without the mind of the gobby girl. If we can rescue Round Rock's quick thinks, we'll have no way to flip the hourglass. The Circle of Knowing once tasked me with recovering the horn, and it was thought, through minor negligence, that Travanchet acquired it. That it now endangers our world is my responsibility. Even were I not a scion, I should do all in my power to make amends. Whatever assistance I can offer, it is yours. Then it begins. I'll send word to our friends in Idleshire. Biggs, Wedge, ready the Excelsior. Aldine, prepare for departure. Let Operation Rescue Round Rocks commence. What? But the cat... But the cat is... Yeah, okay, good. Okay, yeah, uh-huh. Backricks? Fuck. 7 L's. Wasn't enough that those Illuminati lunatics had a bleeding time machine, was it? Now I had to be a time machine with the power to destroy the whole bleeding world. I mean, I'm used to the future of Eorzea being at stake, but this is a future, past, and present rolled all into one. We have to get Round Rocks out of there, before these gobbies can put any more of their crazy schemes in motion. Speaking of gobbies, have you talked to old Backricks lately? Turns out the kitten you met wasn't Chanel after all, but just a doppelganger. He's already taken the little furball back to shortstop. Oh, Schrodinger. Oh. Of course the cat's name is fucking Schrodinger. Shortstop and giving it a name. Schrodinger, or however you pronounce it. Anyway, I'd best be heading back that way myself. See you there, Haldane. Backrick sees Shanoa on top of Whirlycog Giant. This is a different colored kitten, so Backrick's name's Schrodinger. What does it mean? Backrick does not know. Yeah, okay. Biggs and Wedge's excellent adventure. Undaunted by recent revelations, Biggs would brief you on the next stage of the rescue mission. Ready to head back into the belly of the beast, Haldane? Alright, let's get this rescue mission off the ground. First, some good news. While the barrier was down, we were able to get our first good look inside Alexander's innards. As far as we can tell, Roundrox is being held captive in what seems to be the central control chamber of the whole Colossus. Called, helpfully, Central Control. That's how we reach it. Do you remember when you infiltrated Midas and there was that cavernous room with a dirty great city in it? Aye. Well, we've spotted one of those floating platforms which goes back and forth between there and the place we need to get to. Quickest route to the city is straight through the Giant's Head. You'll go in through the hatch you opened for us last time, take care of any guards, and secure the platform I mentioned. Meanwhile, the Chief and the others will be making their way to you via Midas, after setting out in advance to sweep the place for nasty surprises. Once you've all rendezvoused, it'll be time to storm the control room, while me and Wedge stage a little diversion. Got all that? Good. Let's crack some Illuminati skulls. Breath of the Creator. Thank you. History itself stands in the balance as the Steel Colossus is revealed. Oh yeah, let's check the cues before we do anything. 22, no. 10 is probably going to be as good as it gets, yeah. And I don't mind going healer, so we'll do that. History itself stands in the balance as the Steel Colossus is revealed to have the inconceivable power to transport its occupants through time and space, a power which the Illuminati are all too eager to use to rewrite the past and remake the future in their own twisted image. With time quite literally of the essence, you must find passage to the very heart of the Colossus, where the unfortunate Roundrox, the key to Quick Things' dark plot, is being held captive. Once more into the breach, Warrior of Light. Is anyone doing... Nope. Okay. Back once again to Limsa Laminsa. Actually, you know what would be really fun to just, like, take an aside for right now is just looking at over Travanchet and what he had to do with 1.0. Travanchet is an Ascian antagonist in Final Fantasy XIV. He lacks a shadow. It is likely that Travanchet was a disguise or pseudonym, as Travanchet is not a sign of light in Final Fantasy XII, unlike the other known Ascians. And we know all the names of the Ascians, so yeah, Travanchet is... who fucking knows. His first appearance is right at the initial quest of Limsa Laminsa's main storyline, talking with Emmerich. He is shown to be a very skilled mage and has connections with the Sahagin attacking Laminsan ships. He is later seen leading the Sahagin attack against the Knights of the Barracuda fleet. At the end of the quest, he seals the Seal Rock Key from Thalman and Stola using telekinetic powers before turning into shadows soon after. And then the rest is talking about the 14 or the Heavensward stuff, so I'm not going to look at that. Is the only character in the game other than the main antagonist, Nail Van Darnus, to have his own theme, played whenever he is on screen. This theme also accompanies all on-screen appearances of the Ascians in A Realm Reborn and Heavensward. Really? Hold on a second. Oh, it's just the theme. is the only character in the game other than main antagonist Nail to have his own theme. So wait. So the without Shadow. Oh. Without Shadow. Right. Travanchette doesn't have a shadow. So that's literally... Wow. Wow? That's... Okay. That's a thing, I guess. I didn't know that theme was actually, like... accredited to a specific person. That's very surprising. And no, I can't do the thing without being Reaper. God damn it. Alright, I think we need to get back to the next choice in dialogue we have. If you've the stones to follow me. And now I can probably do the rest of the dialogue from here. Now that's the confidence I'd expect from my commander. Very well then. Consider us yours to lead. 5 years to the day. Truth be told, I was enjoying the more leisurely life, but when duty calls... Wait, before we proceed, I must ask, have we no way of reaching out to the commander? Forgotten how he took his leave, have we? Up and vanishing, so we could each find our own way, apart from him in the company. I doubt we'll see him again, much as I wish we could. To the matter at hand, the missions you will undertake. First, you are to aid us in tracking down the blasphemy that roams the sea. Second, you must prevent the crushing tide from summoning Leviathan at all costs. Oh, is that all? And here I thought, and there I thought we might have our feet wet with a real challenge. But in all seriousness, we should take care to decide who attends to what. Sounds like a job for our acting commander. I'm sure he'll give it all due consideration. Sure. Absolutely. Speak with Wisecat. So if I understand this correctly, we're to bring down this so-called blasphemy. Of course, to do that, we'll need to find the damn thing first. We've also got to prevent the crushing tide from summoning their god Leviathan. A tall order in and of itself. As acting commander, it's your job to decide who'll be doing what based on the skills we each have to offer. I'd recommend that you start by having a chat with each of us, that you might develop a sense of the strengths and weaknesses, mostly strengths, of course, of the storied veterans under your command. Of course. Okay. Oh god, don't do this in a fucking cutscene. Oh, son of a bitch. My specialty, you ask? Why, impaling fiends with this lance of mine, of course. The stronger the foe, the better. None are a match for me. It would be folly to waste my talents on dealing with those slippery fishmen. Set me against that so-called blasphemy, and I'll have the thing on a skewer before you can say Merlviv Blowfishvin. Pursuing and slaying the blasphemy. A wise choice. Send Ledanel after the Sahagan, and he's like to help them summon Leviathan to sate his bloodlust. Yeah, I remember him being a little unhinged, actually. I will speak plain. I am not some battle-crazed barbarian like Landanel. As Noon of the Ewe, a tribe of peerless hunters, I conduct my affairs with discipline and prudence. As such, I know better than any that to rush headlong into battle is rarely the best course of action, but wiser to observe from afar and proceed with caution, preventing the primal summoning. Very astute, if I do say so myself. There are few better suited to the task of averting needless bloodshed than the famous circumspect you owed Noon. As you well know, my vision is somewhat lacking these days. I can still defend myself when necessary, but I'd rather it not come to that. My condition also leaves me rather unsuited to scouting or searching. Wasn't always the case, but such is life. On the other hand, I'd like to think I've gotten quite good at sounding out the intentions of others during negotiations and the like. Preventing the primal summoning. You have a keen sense for things, I see. More so than reconnaissance or battle, Shamani has a knack for working behind the scenes to see the company's goals achieved. Brayflock's master remaker of Illuminati treasures offers much hand-lending with ingenuity. Far-seeing spyglass sees far into ocean deep. Crackfires go boom and blast beasts into bitty pieces. Pursuing and slaying the blasphemy. Logical choice, if I do say so myself. Brayflock's mastery of tools and armaments are sure to avail you in tracking and felling that beast. It would seem everyone has their assignments. And I dare say the choices you made are nigh impeccable. If I didn't know better, I'd think you'd been leading us for years. I try. And with that, it is time we got to work. I procured link pearls for one and all, that we can keep each other apprised of our progress. You may pick them up from Maelstrom Command. We best be off then. Should we need to regroup or reconsider our strategy, call for us. I will return to command and share these developments here with the Secretariat and our Sahagan friends. Do join me if you can, Commander Aldine. Oh god, don't call me that. Don't call him that. He would not like that. 11 minutes, huh? Aldine, the Admiral has appraised me of the situation in full. Furnish Aldine with the link pearl, yes? Of course, Admiral. It would seem that your company is trying to reach us. Ho there, Commander. Just give the word and I'll come running. Oh, lower your goddamn voice, will you? Watch your tongue or I'll track you down and rip yours out. Sound like more like mortal enemies than old companions. That's where Aldine comes in. I'm trusting you to whip them back into shape. Make them a force to be reckoned with. I'll have the Secretariat contact you if there are any developments. I would convey them to the entire company by link pearl, but we cannot afford anyone taking reckless action. In the meantime, I'll reach out to Noel and see what he has gleaned about the crushing tide about their hideout. Let us hope for good tidings, Commander. Alright, next one we go. A mother's suffering. Secretariat has urgent news for you. Oh, grave news, Aldine. We've just received word that the Candlekeep Quay is under attack. It would seem the crushing tide has struck again. The Admiral asked that you deploy the company of heroes at once. Our man here will act as your signaler. Okay. Company of heroes is awaiting your orders. Okay, we've got 2 healers now. Candlekeep Quay. Both Landonel and Uodnun. Uodnun should be close by. What are your instructions? Landonel is a hot-headed warrior who lives for the thrill of the battle, while Uodnun is a calm and calculating hunter. Both can serve you well, but better if assigned to a task suited to their skills. I don't know enough about the situation to make a call on that one. We've just received word that the Candlekeep is under attack. It would seem the crushing tide has struck again. We're dealing with the crushing tide, so I'm gonna say defensive. I don't want to send Landonel in. Oh, okay. Consider it done, Commander. Wait, what? Oh, shit. Oh, fucking shit. Fuck. Shit. Fucking fuck. Nope. I'm abandoning the fucking quest. It probably doesn't mean shit, but I feel like doing a good job with this is good. I wasn't reading the goddamn text. Okay. Landonel, drive the crushing tide away. And Noon to do this. The rest of us will head there at once. I'll tell the Admiral you and the company of heroes are on your way. Godspeed. Alright. Hopefully we did that right this time. Down here. Worry not, the tide is already ebbed, if you follow my meaning. Oh. Really? Oh, maybe that's because I actually told them to do good things. Perhaps you're curious how your men carried out your orders. You'll be pleased to hear that Landonel led the attack with his characteristic aplomb, dancing among his foes with such speed and ferocity that they were dizzying to watch. Uodnun made full use of his talents in leading the rescue effort. Not a single man, woman, or child suffered so much as a scratch. Fuck yeah. I had my doubts at first, but you passed your first trial as acting captain with flying colors. Hell yeah. Battle is over, I see. It is good to see the company of heroes can still live up to its name. I demand answers. Why did you target Candlekeep Quay? I spit on your questions, filthy shorewalker. I was hoping we might do this the easy way, but if you insist...
Psh, so you would torture us? You shorewalkers are all the same. Savage brutes, the lot of you.
Torture? Please, we are not so uncivilized as that, my slippery friend.
Brayflox's shiny treasure will have fishermen trading tongue flaps in no time.
Allow me to explain. Shamani, Lamani, and Brayflox are well practiced in the art of interrogation. Shamani has a sharp mind, as I'm sure you've noticed, and a knack for getting information out of uncooperative types with a minimum of fuss. Brayflox, on the other hand, her methods can be unconventional, to say the least. It's hard to argue with the results. Well, Commander, choice is yours to make. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually really surprised there's, like, so much, like, choice here. Which, yeah, it's not a bad way to differentiate some of the quests, actually. It's just like, okay, in this one, like, in the, ranged quest line, you're doing some stuff, like, traditionally. You're kind of, like... And you're doing a lot of, like, investigation and piecing together, because you're trying to figure out what the hell summoned Infernal Fafnir, if I remember correctly. And, I mean, you piece together some fucking wild shit. But, like, having this as a juxtaposition of, like, no, the majority of this is actually, like, you know, it might not actually affect the outcome too much, but, like, feeling like you're actually leading the company of heroes is actually, like, pretty cool. I'm willing to bet the fucking, Sahagin are probably used to things like torture. Especially given, or at least, like, they're predisposed to think we would torture them in the way that Brayflox would, so I'm willing to send in Shamani for this. But of course, Commander, watch as I get him talking without so much as lifting a finger. Tell me you're kind of particularly fond of Lenosian oranges. Might I interest you in a glass of delightful orange wine brewed from our latest harvest?
Holy shit! This is... another glass, Shorewalker. I demand it, in return for the crimes you have committed against my spawn brothers.
A mere glass, my friend. Why, I'd be more than happy to offer you a full bottle, nay, an entire cask. If you provide us with the answers we seek.
We have a deal, Shorewalker. For a cask of that blissful beverage, I will tell you all my secrets.
Holy shit. Again, I ask, why did you target Candlekeep Quay?
Dao himself gave the order. Said we must establish a foothold in preparation for our assault on the city.
He means to attack Limsa Laminsa itself. With your numbers, that would be folly.
Psh, Speaker Dao commands power beyond the comprehension of you shorewalkers.
We've dealt with Leviathan before.
You misunderstand. Speaker Dao says it is a greater power still, the very first being blessed by our Lord.
Blasphemy. Tell me where Dao is.
An island far to the south and east. There he performs the rite that will summon forth the Divine One and deliver my brothers and I to glory.
Thank you for your cooperation. I suspect that Dao is hiding out somewhere in, Childalis? A deserted isle, most likely. I don't know much about these so-called blasphemies, but can they truly be tamed so easily? We have no evidence they can, but we must operate under the assumption that Dao has found a way. I will ready a ship. We set sail for the Delays? I don't know if I'd actually get a pronunciation for this, but worth a shot. FF14 shield. How do you fucking pronounce it? Chiel delays, CL delays. Yeah, I got nothing. At once. Prepare yourselves and meet me at the docks as soon as you are ready. I'll have Shimani and Brave Fox continue the interrogation in the meantime. Our friends here might still be hiding something from us. Where are we going then? Oh, we're going to the city docks. Oh, god damn it. We might have run out of queue luck for tonight. Shit. Everyone is here? Good. We make for the islands in search of Dao's hideout. Our friend Noel will be waiting for us there. Blasphemy too may be present. Be vigilant and keep your weapons at the ready. Well, Commander, do you have any words for your men on the eve of battle? Duty of the strong is to protect the weak. Oh, good. Oi. We meet again, Dao. Where is the blasphemy? Tell us now, we may end this madness. Well, speak of the bloody devil.
There it is. The dead beast I saw beneath the waves.
Or dread beast. Source of our woes. What? The echo? Oh, of all the times. I'm fine. Oh, apparently not. What the fuck?
Defend the commander!
Oh, god damn it. What the fuck are we...
I bring grave tidings, my queen. The wretched shawwalkers poison the minds of my spawn brothers with false words and foul magics. Our poor beguiled brethren renounce Lord Leviathan and name him a false god. They treat with Limsa Laminsa, and some even call for an alliance. We must summon him, that the lost might receive of his blessing anew. This I would gladly do, had our stocks of crystals not run dry. Spawning time is nearly upon us, yet you fight and bicker amongst yourselves. How am I to birth a new brood when my children grown stand divided? Who dares enter the sacred chamber? Forgiving my intrusion, Queen Mother, I speak for the Sahagin who seek an accord with the Shawwalkers. A new age is upon us. We needn't turn to false gods, nor foment bitterness and bloodshed in our precious spawning grounds. The Shorewalkers have changed. They endeavor to understand us, to share these lands with us, that they may have peace, and we our spawning grounds. Could this be true? Lies, lies! Do not be deceived by that one's delusions, my queen. He is a heathen who has strayed from the Lord Leviathan's light. The Shorewalkers are oathbreakers, now and forevermore. As they extend one hand in friendship, they clutch a dagger in the other. We are beasts in their eyes, deserving of naught but slaughter. Oh, for a blessed moment I felt the faintest touch of hope. But you are right, Tao. They are demons, and we are damned. Oh, for woe. My poor children have lost their faith. Their minds poisoned by lies. They turn away from the Lord of the world and cast their lot with the enemy. 'Tis so, my queen, 'tis so. We will have no choice but to abandon our sacred spawning grounds and sink to the ocean floor to rot and decay.
Oh my... Wait a minute. Is the matriarch actually the black... Oh, you fucking asshole. Their faith fucking... Yeah, okay. No, that makes a lot of sense. The actual faithful were driven into madness and turned into blasphemies. Yeah, that tracks.
Thou, dearest of my children, you tell then that we have no future? How can I bring new life into this world, knowing that my brood will have their hearts...
Oh, God. Awesome!
What is happening? Please, my queen, you must calm yourself. Such power, such beauty. A blessing from Lord Leviathan himself.
Oh, you fucking moron.
So this is a blasphemy, eh? I can see what all the fuss is about.
Have your wits about you? Good. If you can fight, now is the time.
Strike now, my queen. Send the Shorewalkers and their honors leader to her death.
What?
What's happening? I can't feel my legs. Why, Mother? Are we not your children, too?
Awesome.
Damn it. We cannot weather another blow like the last.
What the fuck was that?
I still don't know what in the seven hells just happened, but I'll be damned if I'm going to go down without a fight. Steady! The beast is feeding on our ether. Will not survive a head-on fight. Landonel, Ood, remember the company's stratagem when faced with overwhelming odds. Retreat! Retreat! Let's get ourselves the bloody hells out of here! I suppose that's the old commander of the company of heroes, eh? Damn it all. We'd have better luck holding back the tide. How goes it, friends? Is this what I normally would normally ask, but judging from the musk cursing, I gather it did not go all that well. We barely escaped with our lives. I think the damn beast had the power to stop us in our tracks. Literally. What do we know of the creature's origins? Was it once a Sahagan as you suspected? Mayhap the Echo afforded Aldine some insight? Yeah. She's the brood mother of the crushing tide. Tao's villainy knows no bounds, sowing seeds of despair in our our Queen Mother's heart, she might transform into that monstrosity. She was the first to turn, and there was nothing deliberate about it. Still, it's clear that his words served as a catalyst. If we kill that blasphemy, it will be tantamount to killing the Sahagan's queen. That's not going to endear us to them one bit. I cannot turn my spear against the mother who birthed me, let alone take her life. Out of curiosity, did anyone see who fired that shot? Were it not for them, we'd all be dead. I know not, but we must formulate a plan, and quickly. My scouts tell me that the blasphemy has left the island and now roams the sea. I will order them to continue the search. In the meantime, we must find a means to overcome the beast's formidable offense. Leave that to us. Time and again, we've used our wits and experience to triumph over the longest odds. To defeat your enemy, first you must know your enemy. Tell me, Commander, what do you reckon was the most valuable knowledge we gleaned from our initial encounter? That the blasphemy has the power to absorb ether. I concur. Now that we know how the beast disables its foes, we can use this knowledge to devise a proper defense against it. But that is not all we have learned. While the blasphemy can maneuver through the water, it also frequents caves and the like. Our best chance of defeating it would be in such a place. Our only chance, I dare say. I will send scouts to identify any and all large caverns and coastal areas that could serve as a shelter for a massive creature. To ensure the safety of our people, and to have any hope for peace with the Sahagan, this is a battle that we must win. All our strength and wisdom will be needed in the days to come. Dismissed. Poor bastard. Come, let us share our findings with the Maelstrom. Okay, yeah, I think Alexander's not going to happen tonight.
If it didn't pop during that queue and it's gone over like 30 minutes, like, yeah, it's probably gonna be it. I'll have to return to this some other afternoon. I don't know if we're raiding Sunday, so that might be a good time. I'm probably gonna take, like, I'm taking this weekend mostly off. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming Saturday night. I usually like to have one night, like, on the weekend just clear to myself. So, and since I'm streaming tonight and have a fair bit now, like, yeah, it's probably not gonna happen. Now that we've seen what the blasphemy is capable of ourselves, 'tis more plain to me than ever that we must be slain. Reach out to all the trade ships entering and departing Limsa. Inform them that any sightings of the blasphemy to be reported to the Maelstrom Command at once. Understood. But given the beast's abilities, how do you intend to overcome it? I trust that the company of heroes in Aldine, experienced primal slayers and all, will find a way. And yet I would leave no resource untapped. There is one more whose expertise I would call upon, if he would agree. Even Wisecat is at a loss as to his former commander's whereabouts. But mayhap Ainzare could offer some guidance. No doubt you are still fatigued from the battle with the blasphemy. Pray west while you are able. When we are ready to take further action, you'll hear from me. Till then, take care. Is this 89? Yep. Coconut cod chowder. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there then. Okay, so the time stuff started to actually make an appearance in the Alexander raids. I was kind of wondering how that would come into it, but I guess, yeah, the kind of intention was that or somewhat of the intention, I don't know, of, Alexander's creation was to actually, like, control time and shit. Which... yeah, I don't know. So, an Ascian leads Maid to reconstructing the Enigma Codex, whether that's, like, with her initial crew or with us. In the course of that, she gets together with a group of people who are looking to fulfill shit in the Enigma Codex. And... they summon Alexander, which breaks the Codex, kills and absorbs some of the party. And their whole deal was summoning something that could create the perfect world. But it doesn't seem, like, obvious to me that, like, time manipulation would be a part of that, unless, like... yeah. So, the thing that gets brought to mind is there's a journal in the restricted section of the library in Sharlayan that speaks to, if I summon a primal, right, that is all-knowing. Is it all-knowing? Does it just know everything I possibly could, or even, like, you know, assuming a group of people summoned it, does it know everything they know, and knows it to be correct? Does it actually know if those things are correct? Does it know more than we do, or is the summoning only limited to our perception of truth? Like, there's a whole question of basically, like, if I say that this primal can manipulate time, like, can it? More importantly, if I summon something and I have no knowledge that it can manipulate time, but the thing that I am summoning, or the concept of the thing that I am summoning, without my knowledge, can manipulate time, does that mean the thing that's summoned can manipulate time? There's this whole question of, like, intention versus, like, the actuality of whatever is being summoned, right? Like, oh, I'm going to summon something that can defend our people. is that limited to the crystals that we are able to summon? Is it limited to our knowledge of the people who are trying to destroy us? Is it more powerful than that, even? Yeah, there's, like, this whole question of, like, if someone summons something with intention, does anything else factor into that? Can it have more ability than the summoner actually wants to have? And if so, by what mechanism is that actually happening? Because, like, time manipulation seems like a very specific thing that would need to be intended in the summoning, which means either A, the first group of people to summon Alexander and thus Maid helping the goblins did have the ability to manipulate time, B, the Illuminati summoned it with the ability to manipulate time, or C, neither group knew it could manipulate time, but ultimately learned it could. And I guess it could be part of the Enigma Codex that it could manipulate time, but then I'd wonder why Maid is so, like, confused by the fact that it could. And I'm assuming she's not lying to us at this point, because, like, there's been enough twists and turns that I wouldn't believe that there's, like, another thing with Maid in terms of, like, hiding something about Alexander at this point. Like, she's been pretty forthright. Much to think about. But yeah, so not going to be streaming this weekend. I got a house inspection soon, so, and the weather is actually going to be good on the weekend, so I'm taking that time to make sure everything's good for a house inspection. Might stream briefly at some point, probably at night if anything, just because that'll be around the time, like, I probably won't be doing much housework or anything like that. And then it'll be a new week. Again, not 100% sure what's happening with raiding, just because a few people are probably going to be absent for a bit. And our main tank is, again, his schedule's not, like, quite lining up with us, so we only really have 2 nights with everyone together, minus another person who's kind of on hiatus at the moment, so I might have the weekend back to stream whatever, in which case I'll probably do some more Alexander stuff. Yeah, obviously there's going to be no Devil May Cry this weekend either, because I'm not streaming. I've still got to get back to where I was. So yeah, that's going to be a thing. But, yeah, things are going to be a little bit up in the air, at least at the time being. I'm going to tee up something with AI the Somnium Files, though, because I still want to go over, like, do, like, a big, like, talk about Nirvana Initiative specifically, and maybe, like, the series more broadly, but, that's not going to happen, like, this weekend, next weekend. Yeah, it's probably going to be a bit before that happens, so, but yeah, I'll keep people posted about that. I keep saying that because I want to remind myself to actually ask people about it, but yeah. So yeah, that's going to be it for now then. Just double check no one's streaming that I could raid. Nah, no one's on. And barely anyone in chat, so you know what? That's a good sign that I'm just gonna switch off for the night. Alright. Yeah, so, thank you very much for watching live or on the VODs. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I hope to see you all next time.